And we are back in someplace completely different. So,
yeah, back again, huh?
I guess that dragon thing didn't really mean anything in the end.
Well, I suppose the avatar is used to getting brought back to life, so... Oh, hey.
Lost all our inventory, the clothing got replaced, except for that bit of poisoned bread.
Yes, because the gypsy forgot to, equip us with something important, namely sword.
Well, we did have this nice look. We do have this nice looking armor now, so it is, well, the worst armor in the game.
Hey, it's more books about myself. Avatar, be proud.
Well, to be honest, he is sort of a messiah figure here around here. Even though then there is a bunch of people who don't recognize him. Don't think about it too much.
You would think that they would find something better to write about than the Avatar.
Like
and
sex.
you will think that Avatar would have something better to read about than himself.
Well, good point. I mean, he already knows knows all that stuff.
Well, apparently not.
What's a paladin?
And more books.
About damage and armor.
Oh, I don't know how to fight anymore.
Yes. Remember back in the day when this stuff used to be written down in the manual, and the players were expected to read the manual?
I never knew there were such days. And hey, I suppose we just got our urine sample.
Oh, that was just a yellow potion.
And of course you cannot take the halberd, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course not, because it would have been useful.
But hey, here's a dinky little sword instead.
Yes, because a knife is so useful in real battle.
Well, here's something more useful.
Another book.
Oh, but not just any book. It's a spell book.
Huh. Because apparently Avatar has forgotten how to use all of his spells.
Yes. And here I realized that these anks are actually completely physical objects. You can stand on them.
Apparently so. So what are we supposed to do in here?
Well, this is another tutorial area, because we haven't had enough tutorials yet.
Right.
This is about casting spells.
Spell icons may also be dragged.
So it's too difficult to use basic tinderbox or flint and stock to light that thing, so you have to use fire spell?
What are these strange things you speak of?
Huh, okay. You know, the music doesn't really suggest what is going on in here.
Perhaps you have a spell that might be able to dispatch the
No, what kind of music says tutorial area?
stone spell on the rack.
Something like...
I beg to differ. And to remove spells from your belt, you drag them out, and then it just goes poof and disappears. And now that I think about it, how do spells take up apparently physical space in the belt?
Well, I suppose they are scrolls. Oh, hey, it's an ancient heavy metal guitar.
Well, apparently...
Or a lute.
So, apparently someone already smashed it, so there.
Well, it must have been a good concert.
Well,
I mean, look at this place. It's a complete mess.
ah,
There must have been teenagers everywhere.
well, as much as they can fit in here.
Oh, look, another box.
It has leather boots in it, which is also
like my
better
leather.
than that Avatar
Pressure plate below the
armor
base.
stuff.
See if you can use your
Here we
spell
is
to move the
actually
base
the
off the shelf.
only time we will actually use this spell, which makes a puff of air come out, which can move things slightly. Amazing!
So it's basically like every useless inventory in games where you just use them once and then they're completely useless.
Kinda. And look, it's a levitating.
Damn, those fires are so realistic.
It's a levitating platform. It's weird how there's been this whole explosion of, magical lifts and teleporters in Britannia, and you never see ladders anywhere anymore.
Ladders are overrated.
Though there are some stairs still around.
So, would it have been easier just to swim around that?
Now you have to press the button to get that open, and I actually tried, and you cannot press the button while there's still water in there.
Huh. So it was a completely stupid puzzle.
Yeah, you can expect to see much more of those. And here, have some fire.
Awful into flames, huh? Here, let me point this thing at you.
Nah. And then we have this final spell, which puts fires out, and I'm not sure if we'll really be using that any second time in the game also. And if you try to poke at that statue, it will shoot a fireball at you.
From its ass?
I imagine it's supposed to come from that
I have taught you all that I can, Avatar.
bow,
Still have much
but
to learn.
well,
Once you step
don't
outside
bows
these
always fire fireballs?
will be numerous.
Last time I checked, they fired thunderstorms
Within it lies the means
and lightning
to which
bolts.
Britain
Oh hey, it's a bone with the fish in it.
wise lord.
Yeah, it is.
Fare thee
Those
well,
fish
my
are
friend.
actually pretty damn dangerous. I mean, one
Well-
bite takes about a third of my health, and I try to climb up, but the game doesn't let me for some reason, and the fish comes bite me in the ass, and yeah.
Well, that was an efficient death trap bond. But usually I'm used to when there are mini killer fishes in a pond.
Well, how big are your killer fish usually? I mean, that thing's huge.
But you still
Well,
have much to
usually
learn.
they are the size of a shark.
Once you step
That's
outside
about
these
half the
doors,
size of it.
your enemies will be numerous. Nearby
Doesn't it have to be a pretty big pond for them to be able to swim around in it freely? Not just
How are you chucking at it? Acorns?
no rocks. That's one of those starting level spells. It creates.
So you need a spell to throw a rock.
You're right. I never thought about it like that.
And more stuff behind this statue.
Yeah.
Who's hiding this stuff in here?
Actually, I hid that stuff in there. I cheated a bit and got the equipment from Earth there just for funsies. I probably won't really be using it. Except
Okay.
maybe
And
some.
more of these dog-sized rats.
Yes.
And the screen just turned green. Does it mean that we are supposed to be poisoned, or
Yeah,
are
right.
we just having like some sort of alcohol poisoning in here?
Rats can't poison you. If you look down to the health meter, you can see of it is green. And
Okay, so we weren't on weed.
no. Unlike you yesterday.
Oversights.
Anyway, here's a wolf which really is
Which is rather persistent, I mean.
Yeah.
Usually if I get stabbed once, I will run away.
I can't wait to get some better actual equipment.
Here, let me drink my piss.
And there are some spell ingredients on the ground around here if you look a bit. And
Yes, I can see the mushrooms.
you know,
Those certainly makes a good spell ingredient.
that's
I mean,
that's an interesting little thing. In previous Ultimas, one of the reagents called Nightshade was a mushroom, but all of a sudden it's a leafy plant in this one.
well, perhaps the meaning of the word has changed over the years.
Wait until you see what I have done to your
Could be.
beloved.
I'm totally waiting to have some gay time with you, Avatar.
Yeah, and there's like that root of ginseng there.
And some fake beard, apparently.
Oh, actually that's called blood moss. Let's see. Any more around here? Oh, some garlic.
Yes, I like to have some onions with my soup.
No, garlic, not onions though. They are similar.
Well, they're pretty much the same. They just taste different.
And it took me a bit to realize why the fight music was playing, and then I noticed the wolf behind the tree.
Yes, because wolf behind a tree is so dangerous.
Well, yes, at this point of the game.
Let me store these orange samples.
Right, and now...
Here, let me hold this up for you.
Oh. Okay. Well, they are statues. What else are they going to do?
You've come at last.
Look.
I see you at last. I'm totally not a typical villain.
Yes. I've
Look at
been...
my face. I'm so evil.
Yes, I have been standing in this cave for days, waiting for you to arrive.
And I'm going to use your capture to gain rank in the guard.
I'm totally terrifying.
Who is your master?
His name is Lord Blackthorn.
Yes,
Don't
Lord
worry.
Blackthorn,
Meeting
who...
him soon enough.
Which makes no sense, but hey, now let's have a fight.
Yes, that duplicated voice effect doesn't really do you justice. Sorry, you're still not threatening. And apparently you're stabbing him into a crotch.
Oh, yes, wouldn't you stab people in the crotch?
Damn, he has a lot of blood.
There he goes. And we get a better weapon out of it. Hooray!
You sure that's a better weapon? I mean, Dagger was doing pretty good job.
Yes, because this game thinks you need to beat all these things. It has the values for your armor and weapon effectiveness up there at the top of the screen. And look, teleporter right into at the front door of Castle Britannia.
So you have
So the
arrived
enemies
at
couldn't have used
My
that
name is Hennington.
at
I'm
all.
Lord British's seneschal. I run his daily affairs. He has been expecting
I
you
have
for quite
no
some
idea.
time. You should go find him
And how
right
did
away.
that worm
He
god
needs to
get
talk to you.
in
It's very
there? There's
important.
no teleporter going back.
May I ask you
Perhaps
some
he was the same
questions?
worm
Certainly
guard
not. You
that
need to
we
talk to Lord British. It's
that was
very
fighting
important.
the
Now
dragon
go.
at the beginning. And he just like flew in there.
Could be just go. Yeah, I'll just have my dragon go. I'm sure I can take care of the freaking avatar by myself. Also, here's a button to turn off the fountain. And you absolutely cannot turn it on again.
Man, what a turn off. That thing needs some plumbering.
Also, the freaking front gate
Avatar,
of the castle
to go
is
see Lord
locked
British.
until you go
He's
talk
been
to
waiting
Lord
for you.
British.
How did they know to expect him?
I have no idea.
You know, like, nah, I cannot let you move on until you talk to King Britain.
Hello, citizen.
Oh, hello.
Keep to
British.
yourself now.
He doesn't like touching.
Avatar, it is you at long last. I
And
sent word seeming ages ago
okay,
and have awaited
Lord
your
British
arrival
sent
day and night.
word
And now
for
you're
the
here.
Avatar.
Welcome back to Britannia, Avatar.
exactly do you
Sadly,
do that
I fear
across
that I have little
dimensions?
to offer you, but what
I
I have is yours.
don't know.
I tell you
Also,
truly,
we
Avatar,
did not get
trouble,
word from Lord
very
British, we
serious
heard from
trouble
the
is afoot
Time
in our
Lord.
land. And we need your help if
I suppose he
Britannia is
just
to survive in
wrote
peace
a
and
mail and
security.
sent it to a dove and hoped that it will find Avatar someday.
Okay.
Dear friend,
Anyway,
escape with me back to
screw
my
his
world,
saving
where
the
we'll
world
be
from
safe.
evil thing.
Britannia
Let's
is
leave.
my world, Avatar, my beloved home.
How does he
that I
expect
have
to get back
sworn
home?
protect.
The
You know
portals
that I
aren't
cannot
supposed to
leave
work.
Britannia.
That's another good point.
Then you are a fool.
Anyways,
Goodbye.
screw Lord British.
Yes.
So we
Abandon
You
your
wish to
home.
speak to me again.
and
I'm sorry,
we
Avatar, but
can't
unless you are here to help rid
progress in the
Britannia of
game
the
until we
evil
say,
that
yeah,
plagues
we'll
it,
go
I
take
have
care
no
of this
kind for
evil.
you. Have you changed
So-
your mind? Will you help us?
Why is Lord British wearing girly clothes?
I'm
That's
just
not
not sure that
girly.
I'm up to this.
Purple
sure?
is a royal color.
Avatar, you are the hero of
The
Britannia.
only thing he needs
I know,
is
in the
a
past
pair
I
of
have leaned
breasts
heavily upon
and he will
But
totally
who
look
else
like
could I
Conchita Wurst.
turn to? Who can I turn to now?
She has
And
one.
I can
shall I
only
do?
imagine him singing
Shall I beg
"Raise like a
Shall I,
penis."
the monarch of this land, bend my knee to
she
my
has
old
a long
friend
white
and beg you
beard.
to save my land? If that is what it
He-
takes, that is what I will
this
do.
Conchita,
Tell me,
whatever.
Avatar, what must
Yeah,
I
Wurst.
do? But
Wurst.
I must have an answer from
There's
you.
even a sausage
Will
about
you
him.
help us?
Oh,
On my
that-
word.
I
Thank
think
you,
I know what you're
Avatar.
talking about. Anyway, back to the
You have
game.
truly given this land a hope for survival.
Dungeon
I suggest that you
Despise,
first
which
go to the dungeon Despise.
Ah,
It
yeah.
is located just northeast of Britain.
it's right
It is
next to
easy
one
to
of those
find.
huge columns,
Just look
but
for the
I'm
great
sure
column that
that
reaches
these
into
are
the
not
sky.
related in
the
any
entrance
way.
to Despise is next to the column.
You know,
Are you
all
in need
this
of more
time,
detailed instructions?
Lord
Or do
British
you
could
think
have
that will
done
suffice?
something. Why hasn't he done anything?
Yes, I would like some detailed instructions.
Because
Very well,
he's a
easy enough.
useless ass.
Simply exit Britain by the east gate.
I mean,
and
the
stay on
best he
road
has
until
done
it
at this
intersects
far
with
is just
another road. At this
send
intersection,
some
turn to the
form of
north.
message
This
apparently
road
to
will take you to the
Avatar,
column.
and
as I
that's
said,
that.
the entrance to Despise
He's been just,
is near that column.
Pulling
While I'm
his
thinking
thumb
about
up
it,
to
I
his
should give you
ass and
this
sitting
map.
around.
Here,
look.
to help you along
A
in your
map.
journeys. Within the dungeon,
that's
you will
helpful.
find one of
Yes.
these columns. And
How
with
about
it,
some
perhaps
weapons,
some
armor,
answers.
anything?
Of course, you're free to take any supplies
You know.
that you find here in my castle.
Well, he
In
does
fact,
say
I
there
have
is
had
a
a room upstairs
room
prepared for you
prepared
should
for
you
us
wish to use it.
upstairs,
There is
so-
even some money there.
Oh, hooty,
Take
I
it
cannot
and
wait
use
what
it to
can
buy
we find from
supplies or
there.
whatever you may need in town. I will do anything that I can to aid you in your quest. May all of the virtues be with you, my son.
Yes, make my fake religion be with you, my
How
son.
fares your quest?
Oh well, none of these dialogue options seem
So
all
far,
that, seem
things
all
are
that
progressing well,
entertaining.
though I'll
so
need more time.
Of course you
Yes,
need more
we've made
time.
so much progress at
You
this
have
far.
only just begun your quest.
yes, we finished
I'm glad to know
tutorials
that things
in
are
3
progressing well.
videos.
Please come back when you have something more to report.
I'm sure there's more.
My thanks and blessings go with you, Avatar.
Might it be?